Hi, my friends. I'm near Eagle Court, near this children's services building. Just going inside just to let them know I'm here. Oops. Doesn't work. Hello? Oh, doesn't work. Okay. Doesn't work. Can't help it. Can't care. Okay. I think by ignoring me, they will make things better. They not make things better at all, I would say. No, obviously you don't want to open door. Okay. Okay. I tried my best to do. Just let's see what's going on from other side. I wanted just to give a look around this building of child protection, so-called child protection building. There is obviously back door here. Just wonder if anyone is here. There should be some people here. Yeah, there are someone here. They obviously have some meeting, you see. Right, back. Okay. It's a waiting game, you see. I'm sure people will be coming here every now and then. They used to make it in the secretive places. Did not go actually today to Supreme Court. Got some problems with my placard, which I fixed. Okay, back to title of my broadcast, Lego toy. What does it take to take child in care? Just a second, I'll make a megaphone. Blue in the face, these people. Never mind. So my son is now is in care, and they claim I don't understand his best interest because of some discussion about Lego toys. You see, obviously he likes play Lego. He always liked play Lego. By some reason, this independent reviewing officer Sally Platt made a conclusion he does not want to play Lego. It's so absurd and ridiculous. For what they're wasting taxpayers' money. These people, hundreds of thousands of taxpayer money are wasted for this nonsense. So she made conclusions that I don't understand his needs, blah, blah, blah. Another reason is UN Convention of Children's Rights, which I tried to talk about with my son. There is no reason why he should stay in care, you see. Also, I received a letter today from solicitor with a quite impressive name, Jackie Sansom. Sansom, almost like Samson, you know, this legendary fighter. So she wrote me an email, which she says she does not understand why I sent her email. Just, I mean, trying to cover. It's already clear why I sent my email, and I will read it to you so you can judge, is it anything not clear in this email. Sorry to sound a bit boring in this broadcast, but I hope tomorrow I'll bring someone else who also is not happy with Medway Council at all. Okay, this is my email, which I'll read it out. Dear Sears, first of all, to whom it addressed: Family, Medway County Court, Mr. Dermer, solicitors, Samira Khan, solicitors, Mark Chalane, he is a barrister of Medway Council, quite gifted barrister, by the way, Jackie Sansom, Elise McQueen and Domini. I also enclosed papers, documents, letter from my GP, letter from hospital, letter from counseling. All three confirm I do not need any therapy. Also, I produce report of people where my son is being kept, confirming there was no any issues between me and my son as of May 2015. Also, I enclose paper which confirm position of Medway in connection with the UNCRC convention. Also, apologies from police, and my placard with the protest of Milan in regards of my son, and the judgment of a judge, High Court Judge Jackson, who says clearly that sometimes, he says that it is not absolute that the child will be harmed by publicity. So what is not understandable? All papers are here. Okay? To keep loving son and father forcefully separated, mercilessly breaking any relations, keeping abusive level of contact is clear cruelty toward child. Cannot and should not be tolerated by any sensible parent. Article 1 from Children and Young Person Act 933 should be invoked. Cruelty towards minor. No idea why Medway wastes taxpayers' money on unnecessary litigation while there are hundreds of homeless people in need of help. I have sent documents which I rely upon and resend them now. Those documents clearly show that there is no legal basis to keep my son in care and in any event to continue with current care plan. I also rely upon UNCRC Convention of Human Rights, Article 683. I rely upon judgment of Judge Tees, paragraph 15G, judgment of Judge Jackson, all enclosed. I contest both injunction I'm aware of, but no clue about existence of third injunction. You see those people, they throw me injunctions. Welcome to Nazi Medway. If you dare to name a Medway Council employees, you go straight to prison, of course, sure. Please inform me about it and in which circumstance it was put on me, injunction. I'm in the process of obtaining legal aid, but my contesting of injunctions will not be probably covered by it, although not sure for the moment, also not clear whether a solicitor will support my views in regards of current proceedings. Sorry for this all boring stuff, but what is important, Judge Karat said, solicitor, he is the officer of the court, first of all, and then, after that, he will protect your interests. So, you understand, there is not like any independence here. I'll just cut it short, could be boring for you. I already explained there is a major change of circumstance, no need of therapy. For me, Lego toy is not enough to keep child in care, you see. There is nothing why he's being kept in care. What they're trying to do, they can say that they have concerns because of my protests. So logically, Eugene protesting that his child in the foster care means he is a bad father. Because maybe child will be influenced by his behavior when he comes back. I see no any connection, you see. But I want to cut through this. I made my best endeavors to work together with Medway. I get productive meetings with manager who outlined plan to appoint new social worker. It's clear all best endeavors are blocked by Domini, Director of Children's Services, to prevent a child from seeing his single carer, his dad, on pretext that does not accept he will stay with strangers, also on pretext of alleged disagreements in regards of Lego toys, and attempts to discuss UNCRC is not only cruel but very stupid to my view. No parent would accept his child being in care forever. I agreed Medway does not want to work together openly and honestly towards best interest of the child, instead clearly trigger my protests and protests worldwide, which would bring negative exposure of Medway worldwide. An obscurant position of Medway towards one of most important international documents ratified by UK government, recommended for studying in schools, is laughable at best and subject to serious international concern at worst. Protests will be continuing till my son returns home. Reasons of concerns and reduction of contacts were alleged difference in view on Lego toys and attempt to discuss UNCRC with my son. Also my disagreement with care order when measured change of circumstance occurred. Medway tries to offer for consideration a concept that there are problems in relation in between me and my son, forgetting that relations are broken due to abusively small level of contacts. You cannot have relation when you hardly see your child, isn't it? Which was put to this level due to my non-acceptance that my son stays in care, and it is not clear for me and my supporters worldwide why he should stay in care. Indeed, there were concerns, but now there are new circumstances. Care plan should be reconsidered. I am ready to put on hold protest if there will be substantial progress in relation of care plan. Summary. Article 40 from Protection from Harassment Act is invoked. Paragraph 1.3 is reasonableness of behavior. Medway, being represented by social worker B.C. Achuru, showed extreme disrespect to my son, also to UNCRC, culture, religion. She physically removed him several times from the contact room. My friends, can you imagine? Social worker just come, and when my poor child said when he will see me again, she just push him over, you see? I don't want really to use bad words toward this particular social worker, because it's all being recorded. But what you can see, how is it possible this worker still keep her license if she is physically pushing someone from the room? You can't imagine this, see? Well, you saw her photo. Of course, you are fully free to express all your views and viewpoints on this social worker, as you wish. We are not in some Pinochet country to be forbidden to criticize public officials and child being kept in care by reason his father disagrees with it. Regretfully, all my attempts to rectify a situation have fallen into deaf ears of Medway, and every attempt to negotiate failed as yet. Please rest assured that protests will continue till my son will come back to my care. My imprisonment will only trigger further protests. Unclosed placard from demonstration in Milan. No manipulation with my son or pressure on him will help either, and I respectfully ask all involved to leave him in peace and not involve him in the adults. Okay. I just kindly ask Anne Domini to return my son back or to resign. Let my son come home. Anne Domini, Director of Children's Services, stop wasting taxpayers' money and resign. Please, if you cannot bring my child back home. This is a peaceful public protest here. Someone is approaching me. It's quite interesting. Oh, yeah, sorry, my sight is not quite good. Yes, please. It is a peaceful public protest in regards of my son being kept by my patient. Okay, someone was interested. Okay, it's a waste of taxpayers' money to keep my child in care. Protest will be continuing till my child will come back home. Someone looking quite nice just went left and just left again. These people really think they are above laws. They will do everything what they want. Yeah, it won't work this time. See, my friends, this amount of arrogance is outstanding. Extremely outstanding. Never mind. I have no other way. I have no way back. Or my son will come home, or I go to prison. I just didn't take Bible with me. By some reason, I was in a hurry. Maybe I just forgot it, you see. But we all know this tale about widow who went to a judge. I will not step back. I will not be put off by anything. They can manipulate my son as much as they want. It won't help them either. Yes, the result, of course, it was last 20 months. That's why I want to cut it short now. Let them change care plans. There is no reason why my child should stay under their care at all. Not at all. Not a single reason. And you know what they say, Eugene? You don't like it, you go to the court. You go to the court. And court will, of course, find all what they want to tell. And you know, I mean, what can you expect from the court? If judge clearly saying that because of I don't agree with that he stays in a foster care, I cannot see my son. So what do you expect? Name and shame everybody who is involved in keeping my son. I offered them deals. They don't want to take any deals, you see. They can't care less, so I can't care less either. They can't find social worker, can you imagine that? Who will take care about my son, you see? Nothing. can't care less. Everyone is afraid. It's very unusual for them to have those protests, you see. Hello. This is a peaceful public protest against keeping my son in foster care of Medway Children's Services without any reason. Someone is coming from the window, you know, they're looking from the window, these people. There are no reasons to keep my son in foster care, not at all. I will have so-called looked after children review here on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. It's Rochester place called Eagle Court, conference and meeting room. So we'll be discussing Lego toys, I believe, in this conference. Lego toys and UNCRC conventions. Yeah, that's what Medway taxpayers pay money for. Nice, isn't it? Hello, everybody. Let my son come home, and Domini, director of Medway Children's Services, return my son or resign. Stop wasting taxpayers' money. They wasted hundreds of thousands of money to keep my son in care for what? Last developments, Lego toy discussion, and UNCRC discussion. Can you see these people? It's ridiculous. I don't understand interest of my son because allegedly have different views on the Lego toy. Isn't it disgusting? Pure waste of taxpayers' money. Oh, it's lovely. People now are coming. Let my son come home. It's a peaceful public protest. I kindly invite Director of Children's Services and Dominic to resign or return my son. There are no reason why my son should stay in care for a taxpayer's money. Absolutely not. Protest will be held up to my son will come back home. Those people have no mercy. They have nothing in their hearts. So I'll be protesting till my son come back home. Good. I can see some people coming. Good. They will do nothing to me. All what they can do is try to manipulate my poor son. Hello, it's a peaceful public protest. Let my son come home. I kindly ask Director of Medway Children's Services and Domini to return my son back home and stop wasting taxpayers' money or to resign. She already wasted hundreds of thousands of pounds on my son, which been kept in care for nothing. So please change care plan and let's work openly, honestly for the best interest of the child. And Dominique, by some reason, she does not want to change care plan and to bring my son back to my care. Protests will be held on a daily basis until my child will come back home. Last reason why he's in care was discussion about Lego toys and discussion about UN Convention of Children's Rights. So by view of Sally Plan, who is independent reviewing officer, it is not good read for my son to know his right. Isn't it despicable? Oh, it's a good timing. They all are coming now from here. Excellent. I don't care. I'll just try just to show them. Really, if it would be not so sad, it would be so laughable. To keep child in care because of allegedly discussion about Lego toy, isn't it silly? So now they'll be running around him and ask him to write something against his death. As I said, it's even in a Nazi ghetto they kept family together. Even Nazi ghettos, they did not separate families. It is so disgusting. Yeah. Hello, everybody. So I can see some people here. Don't like to be exposed. I don't blame anyone. It must be some good workers in between them. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a peaceful public protest against my son being kept in foster care for nothing. Last version was he's being kept in care because of Lego toy and UN Convention of Children's Rights, which on the view of a Sally Plant and other officials is not appropriate read for my son. Shame and name. Miss and Domini, please kindly resign from being director or return son to my care. Stop wasting taxpayers' money. How much did you waste money on your advert in the Guardian to show how good Medway Children's Services are? You are not good at all. This is laughable. Stop wasting taxpayers' money and Domini and return my son back to my care. There are no reason why he should stay in care. Not at all. Zero. Nothing. Oh, good. There are some official people coming from this place. Excellent. Excellent. Good timing. I am quite happy about it. I know they can run out to my son and asking me to stop protest. I will not give up. So, and finish every day. Every day subject to my health. End of story. Hi, David. Yes. So, as I promised my son, I don't want my poor child suffer. Or they put me to prison, or they return my son. Full stop. By the way, someone put on wall some information, about Kingston Council. I'm not quite sure. I would appreciate if anyone would give any comment on this. Hello, this is a peaceful public protest. I kindly ask Medway Children's Services to return my son back to my care, please. Or, and Dominique, please resign from your position. You cannot waste taxpayer money for nothing. There are no reason why my child should stay in a foster care at all. He has a loving father, he has a 3-bedroom home. There are hundreds of homeless people in Medway who has no money, they have nothing to sleep on. So why do you waste hundreds of thousands on this bullshit case? Please change care plan and return my son. I appreciate you might have concerns in the future. I showed you all documents, circumstance changed, everything is fine. So why do you keep my son in care? For what? I know why. Because you are afraid of possible publicity and media involvement. By keeping my son in care, you will achieve exactly opposite. So, and Dominique, I kindly ask you to stop wasting taxpayers' money and to bring my son back to my care. Return my son or resign. Okay, my friends, now gentlemen come basically smoking here. As I said, protest will be kept on a daily basis until my son will come back home. And these people, they have nerve to set me with prison, you see. How just would you like it? If you don't like Medway Children's Services, straight to jail, you see. You cannot name employees, so they're quite welcome to you. If they want to go for zipper, everything will be exposed and broadcast. Everything, every name. Children's Services names, our officer names, judges, legal, everyone. I much appreciate my supports from different countries. I hope you will be growing. I appreciate the latest demonstration in Milan in my favor. So all what I want is my child back home. Medway Children's Services, please stop keeping my innocent child in care. Please return my child. Or, and Dominique, please resign from being director of Children's Services. You should not waste taxpayers' money for this nonsense. There is no case in the case of my son, nothing. Last explanation of my officer, it was that my child is in care because of some Lego toy, you see. We have different views on Lego toy. And because I tried to talk to my son about UN Convention of Children's Rights. Are we in a Medway or are we in a Chile, in a Pinochet country? Isn't it ridiculous? Sally Plant, independent review officer, you broke so many regulations, I cannot even count all of them. Could you kindly provide next role like it should be done by your own regulations, please? Sally Plant, can you hear me? It will be all broadcasted anyway. I kindly ask Medway Children's Services to bring my child back to my care. Protest will not stop, not for a single day. Now they're trying to drag me to prison. Can you imagine? Because I dare to criticize Medway Children's Services. Obviously, they have now someone who is very much experienced in all sorts of cover-ups. You will know more details on a later stage. Someone obviously worked before in other council and successfully covered up case of just. You guys asked me to little bit to not to shout so loudly. Okay. Wait. Okay. Lie down. Okay. It's a bar actually opposite. You see, so they come just to have a cigarette. You see, people not used to protest. No. Everything has to be undercover. There'll be no any undercover. Child come back to my care. My son should stay with my father. with his father. Tomorrow I'll have someone else here. I hope so. Who got big issue with the Medvedevs. For what they're keeping my son? For what? See? I tell them. I just want to tell those people that opposite that if no one is coming here from so the people start just laughing, these idiots, you know. Right, okay. Right. I can continue, but you know there is no one is showing up, so that's what I have to be busy with. You see. Scoundrels. Tell them to complain, to assess if you have right to. No, I know, David. I simply do not want sort of to, you know, how to say, to mess up with the people just without reasons. They are smoking. There is no one else now is coming out of the street, so there are two of them. So I mean, as I said, when I need to speak with megaphone, someone will come outside. So I will from those doors, you see. So then I will talk outside, and I don't care. I promised my son, otherwise, or I go to prison or I bring him back, and that's about it. So we'll make, we can discuss some future emotional harm for those people. Maybe they will have this future emotional harm, who knows. But it's not my fault on the balance of probabilities, isn't it? I'm now near the bar. There is a pub outside, you see. It's quite a good pub. A proud winner of Punch Quality Service Award. It's a very nice place. How are you doing, mate? How are you? How are you today? Good, great. You have nice food. I will come later to have some food there. It's nice food, really. It's a very good pub, actually. See, in Rochester, one of the best pubs. It's called Eagle Pub, very nice one. I strongly recommend people to come here and to visit this place. You are not here, you're not here. I talked to, no worries. I make good adverts for your pub, by the way. Free. Okay. I hope you hear this boring part of this letter. So if Jackie Sansom doesn't understand why I send email, she's a qualified lawyer. I mean, maybe she should take some private legal lessons if she doesn't understand why I am doing that. So I saw about 6 officials here. Some of them were laughing, so I hope they understand what's going on. I don't see why they should waste taxpayers' money. Honestly, I don't see reason for it. Yeah. So in this place they have all those adoptions, you know. Adoptions panel, that's how it's called. Please spread my video, share it as far as you could. Tomorrow I will be on a Periscope, because guy, he likes Periscope, who will be tomorrow. Hopefully, his name is Matt Tidmarsh. I hope he will not get deadly threats for it. So he got. Well, let's be surprised. Let him talk for himself. But I believe he shared his story already on Facebook. Right. Get those sick and fed up with those people, you can't imagine. Incredible. Child protectors, you see how they like to protect my son. from future emotional harm. This amount of care what Medway produced to my son is outstanding, really. Just protect, protect, protect from possible risk in the future. Logic is very simple. If father wants to get his son back, it means that he is dangerous for his son because he doesn't agree with the Communist Party of Medway. Well, I don't know, Communist Party of my country, she was never taking children. It was not in the agenda at all. We did not get children's services at all. We got school, family, police, and that's it. If something happened with the child, some policemen on duty came and basically talked to family, and that's about that, you see, nothing more. Well, I'm being sarcastic. I mean, they consider themselves child protectors. David, at the end of the day, it's a difference in views. You know, there might be things that they are protecting my son from whom? From his father, who gave him all life, gave him everything what he could, and I'll be gladly give years of my life just to spend a few years with my son in peace. You see, that's what I would be after. You know. See, it breaks because now, oh, hello, Natalia. I cheer everyone. I cheer. It was this lady called Sonia. She gone. Natalia. Yes, Natalia. Well, in this broadcast, I speak only English because most of people, almost all of them, don't know Russian. And just again, I'm now near Eagle Court conference meeting rooms when I will have independent review, so-called looked after children review on Wednesday, 3 o'clock in Rochester. Anyone just want to come by if they want. So that's a reason. Peaceful public protest. They are meeting targets without targets. They would not need as many. Well, David, to my modest opinion, they do not need at all to take children in care. For what? There is a police. If something serious happens, there is a police who would obviously arrest perpetrators, make investigation, and if appropriate, well, I mean, they will do everything by law. There is no need for them at all, to my view. If you touch this subject more globally, I appreciate there must be some good social workers. I am sure they are children who is in drug addicts family. Well, they should give them help, of course, and spend money on help, not on foster carers. Look, someone is coming. Let my son come home. And Domini, director of Medway Children's Services, return my son or resign. Stop wasting taxpayers' money. My son needs his father, not foster placement. Let my son come home. If father wants to get his son back from foster care, he has to be dragged into prison? Isn't it disgusting? All legal team of Medway Council trying to drag me to prison because I want my son back. And then trying to be covered with my own son. You see, disgusting. I thought we are already on a good road. I thought I met with manager and we were working together. They don't want to work together because I believe their boss doesn't allow it. They want that my child will be kept in care forever. Isn't it disgusting? Just think about it. Christmas coming, New Year, Hanukkah coming, when my son is not allowed to see his father. Once 4 times a year I should see my own son like a criminal. Shame on you, Medway Children's Services. This is disgusting. Shame on you. I mean, they can ignore me as much as they want. They can ignore their ass. I'm sorry just to use this argument. Right. Okay. Medway Children's Services, return my son. Return my son from foster care. He does not need foster care. He needs his father. Why do you keep my son forcefully in a foster care? This is disgusting what you do. Totally disgusting. Change care plan. There is nothing my child should stay in care. There is no reason, you understand? Nothing is there. They're just ignoring, you know, when you give them arguments, they can't argue with it, just ignoring them. Full of arrogance, unbelievable, you see. They cannot cope with the protest. They don't know what to do. They're running to the court. The court will protect them. Nice. Everyone will be exposed. Everybody. Judgments, all documents, everything will be published without name of my son. Of course, definitely. Without name of his school or his name or address of where he stays, but that's about it. Maybe I should bring tomorrow some music here. Let my people go. You know this popular song. Oh, my friends, put this on your walls. Hopefully it will attract more and more people. They did not want publicity. They will get absolutely opposite effect. By no circumstance I stop my protests. I promised my son I got him back or I go prison. That's about it. End. I wanted to come to say that I'm here. Didn't even open door to me, you see. I also forgot charger, so the problem to charge batteries. But never mind. How's he trying to choose all hidden places here, you see? All hidden places. So there are no people here. If anyone in Rochester, in the Medway area, please come join me, I'll be quite happy. Rochester, you know, Kent, Medway. Eagle Court. They will produce me new schedule of my alleged breach. Oh, okay, someone else coming. Yeah, good. Hello, Medway Children's Services. Bring my son back home. Sorry, I know you. Oh, okay, fine, mate. What is your role here? Because you look like a nice person. What are you doing here?
Well, maybe we get one.
I see. Okay. I won't quite catch what he said, though. Looks like a young parent. I don't know what he's doing. Probably fighting future emotional harm, maybe. Who knows? As I said, this is a place for adoptions, you see, adoption panel. To bring parents to senses, so to speak. It reminds me situation in the Middle Ages, you see. In Russia there was a slavery before 861, so people could be sold, bought. But I believe even at that time they did not really separate children with their families. I mean. It's a bit like ISIS, you know, ISIS. They just make trade of their slaves. You know, with all those catalogs. Well, I want to stress attention, my friends, that even Sir Manby get fed up with it. Well, if a senior judge of all country get fed up with the amount of children in care, why I should be silent? I want my son back. I mean, what's the problem? Because of Lego toy or UNCRC discussion? Mariam, this is not the point. You know, it is not the point how it's not good. Of course, if child is abused in a foster care, but he's abused because he's separated from his parent. This is the main and most important abuse. We cannot support this logic that if child is not abused, it means that he's fine. They will never accept it anyway. You can look on my wall and you will see this information about Kingston Council. Someone put it there. Thank you so much, people. But I mean, I would appreciate sort of any comments about this report, why you put this report, and what could you see in this report. Yeah, in a way, they mid-target a very good child. He's very quiet. He's very obedient. They want to keep him in care. Can you imagine that? Ruining his life, ruining his family, ruining everything for him. Damn you all. Look, someone is double doors, you see. Everything like in prison. Are you actually parent, mate? Are you parent? Adoption, foster care?
Neither at the minute.
Oh, excellent. Keep up good job. Keep up good job. Okay, he's one of the luckier one. Be careful, because they can do anything, you know, these people. At the minute. He's coming through some assessments, I guess. He looks very young. He must have very young child. It's called child protection plan. How disgusting all that. Obviously, he will come back, maybe with his wife or girlfriend. Don't make from me political fighter. I want my son back. That's what I want. If anyone has enough wish to ask children back from Edway Council, so they can come and just stay near me. Simple. If all they can do is drink beer and talk on a Facebook, I mean, that's up to them. I don't see any other remedy, my friends. I don't see what else can I do. I trust in God. I pray. You see, I study Holy Bible, but that's all what I can do. Anyone give me time, please? Indication about, should be about 3 o'clock now. I think I'll get a cup of tea, perhaps. It's so disgusting, I mean. I think it's a good time to have a cup of tea now and come back. 2:45. Oh, thank you, David. See, I'm just worrying for my batteries because I didn't take charger by some reasons with me today. Quite silly. Conversation. Right. Yeah, David, it will be good if you could come here. If you would stay somewhere nearby, it would be quite good. I have clear-cut case, like lots of others. Why he should stay in care? For what? I'm not rich, yes, but I can basically manage, survive. This case doesn't give me time not to work, just to do nothing. I mean, I cannot function really normally till I get my son back. And that's about it. They can ignore me as much as they want. I will name everybody, and I'm naming everybody, including legal team. They have very good barristers, excellent barristers. So how possible they earn money on unhappiness of other children? I can't really believe it. Three o'clock. I have to hold till 3 because obviously have their meetings at 3. I have to hang on till 3. Coming out with those maps, paperwork, child protectors. In my country, we got family who used to drink heavily. It was no drugs really, but it was alcoholism problem. Okay, as I said, if it become ugly, policeman came, talked to parents, talked to child, and that's all. We got so-called community courts. If, let's say, there was some very scandalous neighbor, but he should be really very scandalous. He was named and shamed by neighbor, so to speak. But this court got no any power. It was just, I would say, like mediation, so to speak, mediation place. Yeah, some people went to prisons, you see, for criminal acts, but children not been taken. Anyway, as I like to speak in the courts, we are where we are. You know my story, you know my case. I don't want to bother you again. Any questions, please ask me. Not a perfect parent, but I did nothing which would deserve that. Nothing. Now they want my case to High Court, to RCJ. Maybe they feel that this judge Karat will not cover them. What are they doing? So they hope the judge from RCJ will cover them, you see. To wait till I see my son 20th of December. Can you imagine? My friends, we all get used to this situation. We all get used to this situation because normal people cannot behave like people behave here. It's impossible, with all my respect. People who can please come on Periscope, because tomorrow I'll be broadcasting via Periscope. This gentleman, he is very popular there, so he got lots of audience. So it's better to put him there. That's what he wants. He's on a Facebook anyway. His name is Matt Tidmarsh. He has 4 children. 2 he was lucky to get from adoption, but other 2, Story similar to mine. They ruined his children in the foster care, put blame on him, and they said he has no money to treat them. And oldest daughter gave up on him. She doesn't want to see his father anymore. They corrupted her till the end. I said, I'm not going to drag. No. I guess this dragging game, so I'll be all the time now. They can ignore me as much as they want. Doesn't help anyway. Not a single bit. That's what they were told. Just ignore him and hope it will all under the carpet. It will not be under the carpet. Come on, people, come, someone from this place. All windows are blurred. I cannot see even if there are people or not. No, they are actually. They are. Activity in a full stream, you know. Working hard. Very, very hard. Very hard indeed. Assessments. Can't even look what's going on in these windows. You know, we'll have hearings perhaps on somewhere near Christmas time. 21, 22, 23 hearing. We'll have a cup of tea, but afraid if I'll miss someone here. Right. I will have a cup of tea now, I think. It's in this bar, Eagle Bar.